Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about Avengers vs. X-Men issue 6. So it's pretty funny because this issue for some reason is not archived properly within my collection, and I just found it randomly in a pile of Spider-Man comic books. But that aside, a lot of stuff goes on in this particular standalone issue, so without further ado, let's get into it. So prior to this, we had the birth of the Phoenix 5 due to Tony Stark's meddling, and that Hope Summers was not ready to become the host of the Phoenix. It shattered into 5 parts, so now the hosts would be Cyclops, Emma Frost, Namor, Magic, and Colossus. And they waste no time. They set out to fix all the problems of the world, and they make Utopia into a bigger Utopia. That sounded totally redundant, but the thing is, it was pretty interesting to reread this issue. And even though this story has a ton of writers, one of them was Jonathan Hickman. And I do have to say that many themes that happened in this issue and during this part of the crossover repeat themselves during the Krakoan era. So basically, Jonathan Hickman double dips on some of these key concepts, but also adds a couple key ideas to the Krakoan era, like mutant resurrection, that I guess he took as a lent idea from the Eternals. That aside, this particular issue starts with the fact that Xavier arrives to Utopia. He's received by Magneto, and Utopia, from the small little island, has grown into this gigantic futuristic city. So we have Xavier tremendously proud with what Cyclops has done up until this moment, but also sort of on the fence because he knows the Phoenix is involved. I really do like the fact that the Phoenix 5, instead of going out and clobbering villains, they do this, but more of the focus is actually on fixing the world's problems, trying to be constructive. Magic and Colossus have their focus on resolving world hunger. Namor has his sights on providing unlimited fresh water to people across the globe. Emma Frost is creating power plants all across the planet. Then we get this really cool moment where the Avengers are like feeling the brunt of this whole situation. They feel like they're redundant, like crime across the globe has gone down. They jump into action to resolve this problem with this classic Hulk villain called Zax. Basically, they're going to go and clobber the bad guy when, out of nowhere, Colossus arrives. And he sits down to chat with Zax and dismantles the whole situation. After that, they cut to the Avengers base. And we have this whole situation that they don't know how to deal with the Phoenix 5. We have Wolverine and the Beast, who's there too. And they're really telling the Avengers, look, at any moment, things are going to go south with the Phoenix. It is a power that corrupts. Sooner or later, we have dealt with this in the past. So now we have the Avengers trying to create this contingency plan and stop the Phoenix Force once and for all. Then we get this pretty interesting dialogue between Cyclops and Hope, where Hope feels devastated that she couldn't fulfill her destiny to become the host of the Phoenix Force and become this mutant messiah that everyone has told her she will be one day. The weight of this responsibility that she has been dealing with her whole life, it was just too much. And Cyclops is like, look, if you want the Phoenix Force, you can take it, but I'll keep it for now because I'm an adult, I'm more responsible. In a way, he tries to sort of tempt her with the Phoenix Force, but tells her, look, Phoenix Force is mine. You refused it, and look at all the incredible stuff we're doing all across the globe now. Then we have phase 2 of the activities of the Phoenix 5. We have Emma Frost destroying all the Sentinels all across the globe. Magic is systematically destroying all the armies of the world. We have Colossus destroying the nuclear arsenal of all the countries of the world. Namor's destroying all the navies. Then we cut to Kunlun, where we discover that the Phoenix Force and the Iron Fist have history together. And that's going to be a pretty interesting angle that this story is going to take. Also, we have the return of the Scarlet Witch, who ever since the House of M has been in hiding. She has a vision with the Phoenix Force where obviously it's going to consume all the world. This will lead her to rejoin the Avengers. So what happens is the Avengers try to make their move. They go to Utopia. They want to extract Hope / kidnap her. They obviously think that she's the linchpin to this whole conflict. Cyclops and Emma immediately try to stop them when, out of nowhere, the Scarlet Witch arrives. Now, a couple interesting things happen in this moment of the story. First, Hope decides to go voluntarily with the Scarlet Witch. She realizes that everything that's going down with Cyclops, it's off, something's wrong. Then we also discover that the Iron Fist is immune to any of the attacks of the Phoenix Force. So the Avengers are able to extract Hope, and this will lead to Cyclops decreeing that there's going to be no more Avengers. They are going to start phase 2 of this conflict where systematically they're going to try to destroy or eliminate the Avengers. So I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.